Hey, Mr. Clash here, and today I want to go through the selection process that I used in a recent war. And I used actually I used three really selection processes to pick the bases that I was going to attack. Now, we'll just go through the first one. Now, the first one it was the start of the war, first 30 minutes of the war, so massive amounts of bases all over, ready to be hit. I have a choice. It's like being a sugarholic in a candy store. Everywhere I can look, there's a base ready to hit. So what I do in that case is I open the base and I have 3 to 4 to 5 attacks in my mind. Now, what I then do is a very quick scout on each one with those attacks in mind. So in this case, my attacks in my mind were Go-Ho, a Go Laloon attack of some description, either with or without bowlers, a witch-based attack, either Queen, Witch Slap or a 3-jump, 3-golem Gobo Wee Wee, and a balloon attack, which was either going to be Penta or Queen Pop. So they were the attacks that I had in my mind. So what I do in this regard is this. I look at this base and I go, if I was doing hogs, how would I come at the Queen? Where would I do? How would I deal with the clan castle? Where do I think the bombs are? I think I might need a hill here. I'll need one here. I'll probably need one over here. I'll probably need one over here. There might be some Teslas there. And oh dear, I'm going to run. Okay, so what if I came in with air? I have to come in from behind the sweepers. Yeah, I could come in that way. What if I came in with a Gobo Wee Wee? I could do this and I could do jump spell, 3 jump spells. Well, I could come in from over here, a jump spell here, a jump spell here, and a jump spell here. That would give me access to all this and all that. And so that's a possibility. And that's how I go at all the bases, right? I look through all the bases just doing that. It only takes a few seconds each. I go through. Some straight off the bat, you just look at it and you go, nah, not happening. I'm not going to do it. So in regards to, no, Queen Pop's not viable, Penta's not viable, straight away you're going to know. You need to be a little bit proficient in the various attacks, of course, to do it. Now, if you're not, then the second way is the method that I would suggest you use. Okay, so this was the first attack I did, fresh hit. Okay, so what did I feel about this? Okay, air sweepers are out this way. I didn't really feel good about Laloon on this base because trying to get the Queen, bowlers funneling, 2 air defences, that was all just going to be too hard. So I thought hogs, and we'll just go through this quickly. My plan was jump spell there, drop a Wizzy here, hill path over, golem, 2-finger drop, Wizzy on there, Wizzy on the mortar, obviously, so that golem can go in. This golem will path this way, this golem will path that way. What are the threats and how am I getting rid of them? Threats to Queen, CC, a bomb tower, fantastic. Expo is a threat and there are bomb threats in this area, but with this kill squad going in, I should be able to get all of that. That's looking pretty good just from a kill squad. Okay, so what about up here? A few hogs on there, no problem, they can be suicide hogs. That will just leave this area. Okay, going to need a heal here because the king's in the area, and I've read the base as Tesla farm over here. We're going to need a heal here because there's an expo and there's probably a bomb there, and they need to survive the rest, and I'll have a heal here for them. So that looks like a pretty good plan to me. There's a lot of congestion up here with some stuff for cleanup, so I'm going to bring a Valkyrie instead of 2 wizards. So that was pretty well the plan. Let's just have a look at it, and then we'll move on to the second way that I chose a base. And I didn't do it this way. I used a slightly different technique to choose the base I was going to hit this time. And this is... So in this case, this is more like a best army for the base, sort of a look at it. So I looked at the base and I figured that the best army for it was hogs. That's how I approached this, the first one, after doing my little 30-second scouts. So that's how I'm coming up with that first thing. So you can see this is all working out as planned so far. Now, I didn't even bother doing the check, but I should have. That, and the expo all on that one golem. The golem wasn't going to live long. Had to send in a couple of hogs early. Okay, so that's really good. I'm thinking, come on, path over to the expo, path over to the expo. No, don't go that way. Oh, God, the king's going to take you out. Okay, so nothing else going to path that way. My queen's busy over at the left. She's lost the jump spell. I'll get a couple of hogs in. I'll get some more hogs in. You know what? The way they're going to path, they'll path all the way around. Beautiful. I'll get all the hogs in. And bomb, I still need to hear where the king is, so that's good. They can survive the first bomb. Clean up Valkyrie's gone down now already. Big, important part that. And then I saw the Teslas pop, and I thought, you little ripper. They're not over where I thought, which means I can use a double heal in that area, and that will keep them. They won't need to sustain damage for much longer and path over to the Tesla farm near the town hall. So that was really a blessing in disguise. Get the poison down, king, skellies, whatever. It's all slowed, it's all killed, and the hogs are just dealing with everything under heal, and that's it. Game over for the base. As you can see, Valkyrie's already cleaning up. We'll just speed that up. Okay, and then we'll move on to the second attack, which was also a fresh hit. So now the second approach was, I thought to myself, you know what? First one was best army for the base, using the little 30-second scout thing that I was telling you about. I figured the best army for this base was hogs. Okay, second version of this was I decided I was going to do hogs for the second attack. So now I've got a different mindset. Now instead of looking at the base thinking, can I do this, can I do this, can I do this, can I do this? Now I'm thinking, is this base suitable for hogs only? Okay, so I remembered base 15. I didn't attack base 15, as you can see. I attacked a different base. But what I noticed, what I remembered, see, that's why that 30-second scout's important. I did remember a jump spell there, the same two golems. I thought this is almost like an identical hit to the one I had. Take out the queen, take out the expo, take out the expo. Possibly there'll be a spring trap there, so if I send 3 hogs in, they won't make it to the expo. That's guaranteed. There's a spring trap there. All right, yeah, heal spell, and heal spell. Yeah, you know, at this stage I have given no thought to where the Teslas are or anything like that. I've just thought, yeah, I think I can make that work with hogs. I think hogs will be fine. I went to call the base. It was called already. So it's like, okay, rethink. Let's now scroll through the bases. So there I am, still in scout mode, just going next, next, next. Just having a look to see what did I think was the base best suited for hogs. Okay, so first attack, I chose hogs because I thought that was the best army for the base. Now I'm choosing the best base for my army. So slight difference. In this case, it's this one. And why this one? Well, it's just so reminiscent of the Taylor base. Of course, in the Taylor base, you have a little square here, and each of these has a little square with a Tesla in it, in the Taylor base, and the expos are usually in the core. And you usually just break in one pocket, jump over a Tesla, and then you can just hog the rest with a heal spell, heal spell, heal spell. And of course the hogs path along, they jump over, they jump into the core, they deal some expo damage, they come out, they jump around, and they don't path that great, but it falls to hogs all the time anyway. So my logic was, yeah, cool. Drop a wizard up here, test for a troll Tesla, go onto the town hall, Wizzy, golem onto the cannon, Wizzy, king onto the elixir, jump there. Why is that fantastic? Because what are the threats? How am I dealing with them? King, queen, bomb tower, expo, CC, beautiful stuff. My kill squad will get all of that. That'll be nuked, no problem. Standard Taylor base will have the 3 heals here. So I'm already predetermined that's where I'm going to do the healing. My only concern is it's Teslas in the core, so the hogs might path around a little bit and do stupid things. But that's how I'm thinking. And I'd normally either do half my hogs and half my hogs, or I'd go a third, a third, and a third. That's how I'd normally attack this base with hogs. You can dump them all, but like I said, sometimes the pathing in the middle gets tricky, and then your hogs just sort of scatter everywhere, and it's very hard to get the heal spells correct. Okay, now let's just have a look at what actually happened here. And while it's playing, I just want to remind you, what I did was I predetermined I'm using hogs, then I found a base to match my army. Now that's very important. A lot of people have come up to me and they've said, Mister, I've got a Queen Walk Vaho. I want to attack base 16. Can you help me with a plan? And I say, yeah, what's your plan? I don't have one. Well, why, if you don't have a plan, why did you cook up Queen Walk Go Vaho? I just wanted to use that army. Well, no, look, it doesn't work that way. You're either going to develop your army to suit the base, or you're going to pick a base that suits your army. Don't build an army, then pick a base at random because you like it, and then try to make that army work, because it might not work. So, okay, in this regard, when I saw that Tesla pop, I thought, 2 Teslas are popped. There's no Teslas in the core. You know what? All the hogs are going in. I'm getting them all in. They can all go in right now. And the second quadrant can have, the second outside quadrant can have the CC hogs. That was my thought. As soon as I saw those 2 Teslas pop, I thought, you little ripper. So that's another little ripper, another little blessing. And I still keep the heal spells in the same spot because I figured that's where the bombs were. I knew the hogs would lose 2 spring traps between each of these little compartments along the way, but that's why I would often drop the hogs in halves or thirds. So the lesson from this video was how I approached it. I started my search with all of the bases available with 5 attacks in my head, and I just gave a quick scan on each base to find one that, to me, best army for the base, and that was base 21. So having done that, so you've seen that I've done a multiple attack approach. How I'm looking at it, I'm just quickly scanning each base for the 4 or 5 attacks that I have in mind. Then once I've zeroed in on a base that seems to fit one attack more, now I spend a little bit more time looking at that base to determine, is it the best army for the base, in which case I did do for base 21. So that's the first 2 methods wrapped in one. The second method is this one that you see here, and that was where I had determined my army, and now I went looking, out of the great selection of bases, I went looking for a base that would suit my army. I didn't make an army and then just pick a base at random and say, I'm going to make this work. Don't do that. Either make your army, select your army that's more suitable for the base you're going to attack, or find a base that's suitable for your army. But don't pick a base with a prearranged army without even knowing if it's suitable. If you don't know if the base is suitable for the army you've pre-cooked, it's not. There you go. That's the simple rule of thumb. If you don't know if the base you have picked is suitable for the army you have pre-cooked, then it's not, and you need to go back to the drawing board. So only make armies if you know it's going to be suitable for the base, and only if you're going to pre-cook an army, then only choose a base you automatically know is suitable for that army. And of course that means you need to be a little bit conversant in each army attack that you're going to choose from. That's why I say, if you've never done an attack in war, if you've never done TDH, don't make your first TDH a war attack. If you've never done the Grundinator, don't make your first one a war attack. You don't know the nuances and the other little things about it that make the skilled attackers of those make those work. So anyway, that is it for today. This was a fresh hit as well, by the way. Okay, so the question of the day is, what did the buffalo say to his son when he left for college? He said, bye son. Bison? Anyway, that's it for today. Thank you for sticking around. Do leave the video a thumb up. Let me know what you thought of my approach to how I select the bases and what I do. Please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and I'll see you in the next video.